Ryan Raymond, and tonight I want to show you guys my Amazon fashion haul. What I want to do is show you how t-shirts from Amazon, how they print, what type of printing you're getting, and how well do they hold up after about 100 washes. I've got a shirt here that I've worn in a lot of my videos, plus day to day, and a couple of my other t-shirts that have probably been worn at least 100 times in the last year and a half, a little over a year and a half. So I wanted to go through them from my newest ones to my oldest ones and kind of discuss their fit and print quality. So kind of show you guys what the first one here I wanted to show you is. This one is a photo of this t-shirt. This is what the listing looked like when I listed it originally. So I made a gradient and tested a bunch of different lines. This is what it looked like when it printed originally, and you can see how the gradient faded out on black to into the black there. We'll get to how that one has worn at the end of the video. That'll be the last one we get to here. So make sure you hit the like button and watch this video all the way through, guys. This one's a little bit different. So the next thing we're gonna do, I made this a little bit different. We'll see if this is gonna work. And we just move that camera a little bit right there. And what we have is the first t-shirt. So this is a standard Merch by Amazon t-shirt. It is printed on Port and Company. So, and it is a 100% cotton shirt made in Honduras. So Amazon's getting these made, imported, buying them from Port and Company. This is a 2XL. I am about 6'2", 270 pounds. This fits me about perfect. It's a soft shirt. It's black. Here you can see how the white printing came out on the shirt. Let me see if I can get better light right there. You can see how the white came out on the shirt and the orange. It's a pretty good print. This is not your screen printing or anything like that. This is direct-to-garment printing when you're buying a shirt from Amazon. What it is basically like an inkjet printer that sprays and prints just on the t-shirt. They lay an underbase, a pre-treatment underbase, and print your colors. Sometimes you'll get a little bit of white ghosting around the edges. That does happen on occasion. But overall, this one's pretty new. It's nice, soft, and is going to hold up well. This one is the Heather, Dark Heather. So this is a standard in Dark Heather. It's about the same softness of the black, but keep in mind, when you do the Heathers, they're a poly cotton blend. So it's got polyester and cotton in it. And that's going to change the way the shirt feels. So your Heathers are going to be a blended shirt. And Amazon controls the shirt. That's why they don't want us to tell people what the print quality is or the shirt quality, because they may change the shirts that they're using at some point in time. This is a newer one here. So you can see just a solid black color printed on this Dark Heather. So that was all black with white printed on it, and the yellow and a gray. You can see a little bit of a defect right there. Now, this next one is a shirt I did for family reunion. This is the first shirt I got. This one actually has a 1 pixel brown line around the state of Minnesota. If you kind of look really closely, I can see it here in person. I don't know if this camera is going to be good enough to show it to you, but it prints really great, fine details. I haven't had any issues with it, and all in white seems to work really well on Amazon, and you're going to have pretty good luck if you buy it. It seems to hold up pretty well. Now this one here, this is the first shirt I made for myself that I just wanted my own shirt. This one gets worn probably at least once a week, if not more, and is washed regularly. So let's look at how this one has faded. This was not a distressed design to start with. So if you get returns because you have distressed designs, look at how it wears over time here. You can see how the solid off-white is kind of breaking up, and it's starting to break through. But it gives it a nice worn look after about a year, in my opinion. It gives it that naturally distressed look. So that's something to keep an option if you're listing distressed designs, or if you're listing solid designs. different customers are going to have to pay attention to that. And if you're shopping on Amazon, that's something to pay attention to. Some of us t-shirt designers are going to distress a design to give it this worn look ahead of time. So make sure you're checking in the listing for that type of keyword. And now, the shirt that I've probably worn in the videos a whole bunch here, and I think you guys are going to want to see a little bit more of this information. So let's start at the top of this t-shirt. It starts right here. It has, this was a yellow to white gradient, and I wanted to see where it faded out, and it was about 20% right here. It went to solid white, and my lights are probably washing it out here. Let me see if I can adjust the color right there, see if that'll work better. There we go. So this is a yellow to white gradient, and it wore out, and it went to solid white right here. So once I got to about 20% transparency, it was done. There wasn't much of an option. With the blue, it went a little bit darker. It lasted a little bit longer before it faded all to white. So it looks like the lighter the color, the faster it's going to transition to 100% white. Now the balloons, these were kind of printed white gradients, and I think they actually turned out really well and have held up pretty good for over a year and a lot of washings. They're going to start to fade. It's an ink, and any shirt does start to fade like this, but I think that's just something that some people enjoy how a shirt will wear. Now we're going to look at fine lines. These were 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 pixel wide lines. So a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we did a blue gradient to black, and you can see where it just went straight to solid black at about the same point the yellow to white did. So dark colors in, and then the yellow to black went to solid black at about the same point. So if you got a gradient on there that's fading into the t-shirt color, you're going to end up getting this solid spot right here. Now, going color to color in a gradient seems to hold up just fine. Let's take a look at that there. It went all the way through, but you can see the t-shirt print is starting to crack a little bit. And, you know, but that's to be expected. Here was a photo print. This was my daughter eating spaghetti, complete photo print right there. And this was a fine detailed lion vector that I had that had a little bit of a couple different color tones into it. And I think it turned out pretty well and is held up pretty good. So with that said, guys, what do you think of your t-shirt quality? Let me know in the video. If you've bought a t-shirt from Amazon, tell me what you think of the print quality and if you've enjoyed your t-shirt. Hey, Steve. Hey, Laura. Great Tech. Ian. Thank you guys all for being here. I really appreciate it. And if you guys are still here right now, make sure you hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. I kind of targeted the keywords for this video into a little bit different niche, and I'm just curious to see if it'll even rank or get views. It's kind of interesting, and you guys can help me do that by smashing the hell out of that like button. All right, guys, I wanted to keep this one kind of quick so we can keep the audience retention really good. Just kind of a little experiment on my channel, and those of you guys that are watching this one all the way through, I really do appreciate it. So thank you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And if you haven't yet, make sure you watch this next video that should pop up right here. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.